One of the greatest financial risks that people have is living longer than their money can keep up with. Outliving your money is a huge problem. And many people fear outliving their money more so than they fear dying. Hello. Should you have an annuity? Is it a good time to get an annuity? Why should you have an annuity as part of your portfolio? My name is Dr. Terri Alford. I'm known as a women's wealth strategist. I specialize in helping business owners build wealth and financial freedom so that we can live, lead, and leave multi-million-dollar legacies. Boom, there it is. I help you attract abundance and retire wealthy. And again, on today, we are speaking about annuities. Why annuities? Because it is Annuity Awareness Month. That is why. So, an annuity, what in the world is an annuity and why are people speaking about them? An annuity is a financial product designed to help you convert your assets into a stream of income that is going to last you for your lifetime. Why is it important for you to consider having an annuity? Is because it helps you create your own pension, and people are living longer. So at some point in time, companies stop offering as many pension plans, and you have to have your own pension plan. And the beautiful thing about the annuities is that they can turn your savings, your life savings, into predictable income. No matter how long you live, whether you live to be 99 like Miss Betty White or even older, you know that you are going to have consistent income for life. And this helps you build stability within your retirement plan. When you are considering an annuity, you can consider a fixed annuity, a fixed indexed annuity, a variable annuity, an income annuity. And today is not about whether or not you should consider an annuity or even talking about the different types of annuities. What I am going to share with you are 5 reasons that you should consider adding an annuity to your portfolio. Reason number 1, I've already touched on a little bit, is guaranteed income. When your paycheck stops, when you retire, your bills do not stop. Your financial obligations do not stop. Some of you have children and grandchildren that are going to be needing you, and that's not going to stop. I mean, unless you put a stop to it. But that's another conversation for another day. And so you want to make sure that no matter what is happening, you always have money that is coming in. And you should have multiple streams of income when you retire, not just when you're working. You want to retire wealthy. I always say you should have 6 figures of retirement streams over 6 figures of retirement dreams. I love working with my clients who have 6 figures of retirement streams already set to pay them for the rest of their lives. But I also work with people who have a desire to have that. And so if you are in your 40s, if you're in your 50s, and you're like, Terri, it's easy for you because you're in your 30s, I am here to tell you it is not too late. There are products that can help grow your money safely without you losing money in the market. And we can have a complimentary Retire Wealthy consultation to see where you are using your money, where you can be saving and reinvesting that money. Sometimes we are spending money on things that we don't need. We got retail therapy that we're using, and we are putting on an image, and it's costly. It is expensive to look prosperous. But what I've noticed is most of the people who are truly doing financially well, they're behind the scenes. They're not trying to impress you by showing you what they have. Wealth is quiet. It's quiet. So again, annuities can become your predictable income stream. You may say, yes, well, I have real estate. That's great. You can have real estate properties. You can have Airbnb. You can have people renting from you, but you want to have multiple streams. And this is one of the ways that you can make sure you have money coming in to cover your mortgage if you still have one. Groceries. Let's talk about inflation. The price of groceries keep going up, and it's going to continue to go up. Utilities and basic expenses that you need to have covered every month can be covered from a consistent check that is coming your way. Now, I know some of you are watching this live and you're watching the replay and you're like, Terri, I've already retired. You may have retired from the military, or you may have retired from one job as an educator, or working with the government, or working with some other company, and you've decided to go full-time in your business. Well, great. That amount of money is good. But why not have more? Because again, inflation is a beast and the cost of living is going to continue to increase. And so you want to make sure that you have more than enough if you are here until you're 99. We don't want to have just enough. We want to have exceedingly abundantly above all that we think we may need as we plan for retirement. Okay. The second reason that you want to consider an annuity is it helps you protect against longevity risk. I've kind of alluded to this already as well. One of the greatest financial risks that people have is living longer than their money can keep up with. Outliving your money is a huge problem. And many people fear outliving their money more so than they fear dying now. That is a huge thing. I don't want you to outlive your money. I don't want you to get to a point to where you're like, you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and check out right now because living is too expensive. It's a sad thing when people think that living is too expensive and they're like, you know what? I'm going to outlive my money. I'll never be able to retire. I'll never be able to truly enjoy the fruits of my labor. We don't want that. And so annuities help you with that. You cannot outlive lifetime income streams from the annuity. So imagine your retirement streams lasting you 25, 30, 40 years. And I'm not just speaking about a few $100s a month or a few $1,000s a month. Like you can literally get $10,000 a month. Some of my clients actually get $100,000 a year in income. And that could be you. Retirement income. We're talking about income that's coming from accounts where they did not have to worry, and they don't have to worry now. Again, that's reason number 2. The third reason that you want to consider having an annuity is it reduces some of the stress that you may have during market downturns. Right now, the market has been a beautiful place for some people to play in, but other people who are getting closer to retirement, they're like, you know what? I don't have time to play around in this country this year. I need to protect what I have saved so far because it's been doing really well, but I know what comes up must come down. Dun, dun, dun. Spinning wheels got to go round. Okay, I'm a jukebox. I know a lot of songs. I don't know if y'all know that song. If you know that song, put it in the comment section. What song is that? Okay, what song is that? What year did that song come out? Okay, so anyway, back to the topic at hand. Market downturns can be very stressful when you're looking at how much you saved and you're noticing what you have saved is being eaten up. And so we know that 2008 was a very tough year for people who were retiring in 2008. And so was 2020. Those very critical, emotional years are coming again. And so you want to make sure that you have diversification set up to where you know at least partially your income is protected. You have a portion of it that is protected, it is guaranteed, and you can sleep with the confidence and knowing that no matter what, you at least got this amount of money that's going to come in, no matter what. Okay. And so you want to be able to relieve that stress and anxiety by having the right type of products. And a lot of times it can be a fixed indexed annuity. Reason number 4, tax deferred growth. Many annuities allow earnings to grow tax deferred until withdrawal. And they do have other tax benefits. By the way, if you are a business owner, you can add up to $70,000 into a SEP IRA, and that's going to give you some tax benefits as well. Now, I am not a tax professional. I do not play one on TV. I do partner with tax professionals, but I am going to tell you, if you get a SEP IRA, that's going to be written in the form of an annuity. Okay. So that is one of the ways that you can offset some of your taxes and have tax benefits. So you can have the potential to have more accumulation over time and be able to just minimize how much you pay in taxes as well. So again, I'm not a tax professional, so you definitely need to speak with a qualified tax professional for that part. But when it comes to setting up the actual SEP IRA, I am your girl. Okay. Now, reason number 5, confidence. I mentioned this too. Retirement is not only about money, it's about having the peace of mind. It's not about the age that you are. It's about you having enough money to feel confident and to feel bold and to feel like you have adequate resources to live out your best life without money ever being a worry. There are people who have multiple millions of dollars saved for retirement that are still wondering, am I going to run out of money? And the good news is you can eliminate some of those financial insecurities by working with the right professional to show you how to make sure you have money or that you're not going to outlive, okay? So we want your money to continue. We want your spouse to be taken care of. Sometimes we have accounts that are set up to where if you're being paid an income for life, you can have your spouse be paid an income for life if you pass away too. So you can make sure your spouse is taken care of. And you can make sure that your lifestyle is maintained. Sometimes people downsize because they don't want to clean a big house anymore. But sometimes people downsize because it becomes too expensive to live how they lived in their 30s and 40s when they get into their 50s and 60s. Y'all don't hear me. Are y'all going to tell the truth and shame the devil today? If you do not want to downsize and you want to have a different quality of life or have the same quality of life when you are in your later years, when you're in your 50s, your 60s, and your 70s, you want to plan for that. And having an annuity can help you do that. So again, my name is Dr. Terri Alford. I am the owner of TNA Financial Group. I am the founder of the Business Women Building Wealth Movement, and I am the host of the Attract Abundance Conference, where we focus on how to attract abundance and retire wealthy. If you have yet to book a consultation, you can book a Retire Wealthy consultation using the link that is going across the bottom of the screen, or you can tap into the link in the comment section of this video. Also, you can text the word ready. If you are ready for a complimentary consultation, you can type the word, I'm sorry, I am stuttering today. What is it? You can type the word ready to 903-224-6151. if you are ready. And if you know someone needs to see this video, hear this video, feel free to share this video. If you found this video to be educational, inspirational, or motivational, type that word in the comment section as well. I cannot wait to continue to share with you reasons why you should consider an annuity and dispel some of those myths out there. I know some of you are like, well, I heard annuities are bad investments. I don't know who you heard it from, but make sure you get educated. I will be dispelling some myths. I will be handling misconceptions, and I will be educating you so that you can continue to up-level your mindset, your money, and your movement. Thank you again for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Adios. Have a magnificent and an abundant day.